Martha project. Today we're doing a fun and festive project for Thanksgiving. We're going to be making Pilgrim's hats and Indian headdresses. This Thanksgiving we have about six kids at our Thanksgiving table, so we thought it would be fun to dress them up a little. Not the adults, just the kids.
Daughter, where's my hat? For materials for this project, it's pretty simple. You can use black poster board or even construction paper. And then to dress up the hats, we're just gonna need a piece of brown and yellow construction paper, scissors, glue, a white crayon, tape, and of course a bowl that's gonna be about the size of your head or whichever child's head you're doing.
The child's head.
The child's head, right.
Right, just kidding.
For them.
It does kind of fit us, but
Exactly. To get started, you're going to take your bowl and place it upside down on your construction paper. This is where you need your white crayon. Place it right in the middle and draw the outline of it.
what if you can't really draw that straight?
Here, let me do it.
Just kidding. There's a spout there, so you can't really get
This bowl has a spout, so
it's strong enough.
so little we could find that actually we thought might fit.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cut the circle into pie pieces.
Their white crayon.
So now we're gonna draw a large circle on the outside of our poster board.
Okay, so like this big, you think?
Yeah. You don't have to go all the way to edges. If you want a bigger hat, go all the way around. But if you don't need such a big hat, we got little kiddos, so we don't need to go so big.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go. Let me just hold this up too. There we go. Okay. Now cut.
Now cuts.
Do you think kids could do this?
An intermediate project.
But do you think it's appropriate, like kids would be able to, like what age do you think?
6 maybe?
6? I was thinking our nephew Nicholas would be able to do it, but I think he would still need help.
I think we need help still.
Ainsley,
She probably could do it.
she's 10, right?
Yeah.
She'd be able to do it.
For sure. Do it.
But the younger ones, we just make it for them.
Yeah.
They'll have fun wearing it.
It's the cutting skills. I think that's really tricky about around the circle on the outside, and then the pie on the inside is tricky.
Right. So I've started cutting pie pieces in the middle, which is a little difficult.
The important part about this is not cutting outside of the circle.
And I've switched to smaller scissors because it's a little easier to maneuver. Even kid scissors would be easy to get with this, but I started it with the other ones.
Okay, now we go ahead and fold the pieces of the shape up, the pie, I guess.
Yes. Don't worry if it's not straight.
Doesn't matter.
Mine is not.
It's pretty darn good.
So get rid of that wig. You know, this makes me want to make my own witch hats at Halloween.
We should try it. Let's do it next year.
There we go.
Perfect.
Just like this.
The inside is ready. Now we're going to take our next piece of poster board and fold it in half the long way.
Okay. And actually I have 2 here, so I need this way.
Put on our candle over there.
Not a good idea. Alright, fold it the long way.
I like festive.
Okay. So big.
It really helps me to fold it and then lay it flat. Now you can cut it better.
All right.
So go ahead and fold it around to see how it fits perfectly and then tape it.
All right. Do we need to glue it too? Or just tape.
So you can use black tape for this or just Scotch tape. And then what we're gonna do also is we've taped it where we need it perfectly, but then I'm gonna go ahead and tack it with glue too, because our kids are gonna be using these and wearing them, and they need to be sturdy. I'm gonna go ahead and make a festive buckle for it. So I'm gonna take a piece of construction paper and fold it in half. Fold it in half again. You can make your buckle any size you want, but I found that if you use just a half piece of construction paper, it's a little bit too big. I'm gonna go ahead and make the band and the buckle. So here's the pieces for the band that's gonna go around the outside, and then to make a buckle, I'm just gonna cut a square out of yellow construction paper. I'm gonna fold it in half and cut a little square out of the inside of this one also. And voila, a buckle. Okay. So before we tape these together, we're gonna go ahead and put the band on the outside. A little bit of glue.
Nice glue design there.
Thank you. I practiced that.
Got it even? Okay. Into that side.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and tape the buckle on. Now, as you can see on the front of our hat, there's a little bit of a gap, but our buckle's gonna cover that over perfectly by scooting it over this way.
Great. All right. And now we need to attach the top to the bottom. To do that, we're going to take our tape and just tape those pie pieces to the top of the hat.
Now for our Native American headdresses. We're gonna take brown construction paper, and you can fold it into quarters and then go ahead and cut it into thin strips, just like we did for our Pilgrim hat. Easy.
Okay.
Once you have it cut, go ahead and staple two sides together the long way. Measure the person's head. Leanne's going to be our model today. Fits perfectly. These are going to be for our kids, so these should be perfect for them, size-wise.
Yep.
All right, now that we know that it fits Leanne's head perfectly, we're going to go ahead and make some feathers. Now the feathers are very easy, actually. You're just going to draw long ovals with a point at the top, of course. You can make some big or small. I like to make them all different sizes. There you go. I like to make them all different sizes, so they're kind of unique looking, not all generic looking. So we like to cut them in a couple different colors. We chose red, orange, and yellow. Just like this. And we have them all put together here. Grab our stapler at the end.
All right. They've got one of them.
Here we go.
Voila.
And we're going to go ahead and staple it to the back of our arrangement here.
I don't have to poke the kids.
Yeah.
Or me. Since I will be wearing this one.
Since this one is custom made for Leanne, we need to make sure that it doesn't poke her.
What do you think?
There you go.
Very cool.
So after making these projects, we decided that they're very cute, very festive, and pretty simple.
Yep, I would make them again next year if the kids like them.
If we could like them, we'll see.
Yep. Yep.
For ideas like these and other ones, please visit our website at likemartha.com.
All right. What do you think? I guess I get to try it on.
Seriously, it's like so tall.
You're not supposed to laugh at me. But is this a good?
It's a good around the brim, but we might have to trim that top down a little bit. Go look in the mirror. Seriously, go.
Scores and 7 years ago.
You could, I mean, it just could